Hello. Oh, wow, wow. Oh, good, good, good afternoon. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I broke everything. I broke literally everything. I thought I was prepared. I started early. I was like, oh, it's good. I got everything set up. I can just start. And then as I hit go and I looked at everything, it just was broken. So I don't have a controller. I don't have my little controller. He's dead. Actually, I can just have the controller there. That works too. But when it's here, look, it's dead. My hands, they do nothing. They don't do nothing. There they are. Look, they're broken. They're not responsive. Those aren't my hands anymore. Oh well. Well, I'll just keep them there for the aesthetic. But yeah, I wanted to play this game. I wanted to play a lot of games today, and I'm gonna try and fit them all in right now in a 3 hour span because I'm gonna try and stream until 10 o'clock my time Eastern, which is in about 3 hours. Because I want to catch the Niji Sanji debut streams. Yeah, this is a game I've been playing a lot on my off time. It's kind of like a really chill game. It's about mountain biking and crashing repeatedly. It's top down. It's really weird perspective for like a bike game. It's hard to get your brain around, but I've been playing it for quite some time though. So I've kind of gotten used to it. Um, but recently I got I got really into playing it so much that I downloaded the DLC last night for this place, which looks really pretty. It looks like Wales or something, somewhere like northern Europe, where it's like really green and rocky. It looks really pretty. I only slightly touched it. I couldn't hold myself back. I only kind of touched it a little teeny bit. But yeah. I wanted to play at least through this map. It should only take my oh dear, that's a doggy. I have to close my window. Oh, it's the dog. My neighbor made oh, it's very annoying. I don't like to be I don't want to be a Karen, but uh, my neighbor cut down all the trees in their yard. So now their dog has clean line of sight into everyone else's backyard so that it can now bark at everything, which is great. It makes it so lovely to have my window open. Ringo! Thank you! Welcome, by the way. How you doing? But yeah, I will try to do my best. I mean, this game's not that bad. Ooh, yeah, this is the DLC map. I've been playing it for a little bit. I unlocked all the mountains on my own because I've been playing this game a lot on my off time. But yeah, so far like, and you have to unlock all the bikes, but I got one so far, which is actually really good. It's like it's set up like a regular bike or like a regular mountain bike, so it's a little bit more robust at going downhill. Yeah. I think the way the game works is that you get to explore the mountain on your first go, and then from there, you get to do then time trials. You get to do time trials where you have to not bonk your head as much. But here you can kind of explore. Oh dear. Oh! You can kind of explore all the hidden routes that are there to explore, and you can then use that in your time trial to cut down your time to go faster. Now it's raining. What? It's raining. Well, that's cool. Does it make it more slippery? Oh! Here. Oh shit. Meet the curse of me looking away from the screen continues. Oh dear. But yeah, I really wanted to play this game because it connects quite well to a story I wanted to tell later about my day yesterday. Because I did this while I didn't do this. Oh my gosh, it's really raining here. Oh. Active weather system. Yeah, I went mountain biking the other day, and it was just lots and lots of fun. But I want to wait to talk about it till a little bit later. But yeah. Whoa. Oh my god. Who would ever... I would immediately go home. If it started raining like this, I'd just go home. Oh my god. You'd be soaked. All of my precious socks and knitwear. My mom knitted these for me. Ah! Now they're all soggy and my legs are broken. So yeah, this is new. There wasn't weather in any of the other mountains before this one. That's cool that they added this. My brain thinks that that's a shortcut, but I don't feel like it is. I feel like I would just yeet myself off a cliff. Oh dear. Yeah, let me know if the audio is okay. Usually I mess with it too much. Oh shit. Oh gosh, perspective is really hard in games like this. Because you're far away from your body and you don't really can't really tell you can't really gauge distance that well. Because my character doesn't really have a shadow, I guess. I mean, there is one, but it's really light. It's hard to see. Yeah, I mess with my audio settings way too often for my own good. I feel like I break it way often, more than not. Because I was recently messing around because I wanted to be more professional. So I added a bunch of... Well, I already had them for a while, but I never used them. I have lots of plugins and stuff, and extra scenes and things, but I didn't have... Oh! Why are we out here? Why are we out here during a thunderstorm? Jeez! There we go. Oh my god. Get my rider home, they're all wet. Ah. Gross. Let me just hide under a rock, I don't want to be biking anymore. Yeah, I set up all these sorts of things that I can use with hotkey commands on my numpad because I'm lazy, and I made the numpad like, oh! I made the numpad like a month ago, but I never actually set up the plugins that it works with. Ooh, it's jump. Oh! You can barely see it through all the rain. Okay, let's not hit any rocks. And then hope that the next time we do this map, it's not raining like this much. Oh. Oh, can I jump off that? Maybe. Next time. I'll send it. Oh. Oh god. Wait, where am I going? This way? Yeah. Whoa. So many gaps. Where am I going? Good. No. Wait, how far back am I? Oh, I'm not that far back. Wait, I want to send it this time. Yeah! Woo. No. Vega, how you doing? Yeah, it's poor weather for mountain biking, it seems, but we kind of just have to force ourselves down the mountain through this torrential downpour and thunderstorm. I didn't know they added this to the game. You're doing okay? Well, that's okay. Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm doing well. I feel pretty hyper for today, a little bit. I kind of want to get 3 different games done today in one stream. Because originally I wanted to play Art of Rally, which is like a chill rally game. and then a bit of BeamMG, because it's been a long time since I played BeamMG, and I really like that game because it's like Hot Wheels, but for video games where you can smash cars together. It's lots of fun. Oh wait, what? Checkpoint missed? What? No! What did I miss? Ah. It's hard to see, there's too much rain. But then I had a nice day yesterday where I actually went mountain biking myself. So I wanted to stream a game that I play quite often in my off time, which is this one called Lonely Mountain Downhill. And it's like, it's pretty chill, but it's slightly unforgiving. Okay, let's find where that checkpoint is, because I guess I'm blind. Where is it? There's too many shortcuts that I want to take, and the game just like... Oh, wait, what? I missed it already. Where is it? Checkpoint missed. What the heck? Okay. Listen here, game. Yeah, it's a great game. I quite enjoy it. I kind of wish I had streamed it from the start, but that's okay. I quite enjoyed it. There's sometimes you want to play games on your own, which is fair. Can't really stream every single game you play. Okay. There's the checkpoint. Wait, come on! You gave me all of these excellent shortcuts, and then you expect me to give them all up. To come back there. Okay, well, we found the checkpoint. Keep that in mind next time around. Okay, let's go this way. Wow. Yeah, I quite like it. It aligns with my own hobbies, which I quite enjoy. There's not many mountain biking games. Okay, let's get out of the rain. Oh, it's nice and sunny now. Oh, and there's not this thunderous rain in our ears anymore. Okay. So now we do the beginner run. So we have to do the same run now, but now we have to do it in 3.25 minutes. And we unlock backpack, and we have to not crash less than 21 times. Okay. Yeah, that one was a weird spot. That was checkpoint 7. Yeah, the last one. I kind of put it out there. This is kind of a game where there's lots and lots of like really hidden like shortcut that make like you can super speed straight through this map without like even seeing like 75% of it if you wanted to. Like I think here. Oh nope. It's here. If I go, yeah. Drop down here. Oh. There we go. We skip like all the twisties that were on the map at the start. Alright, now we're gonna zoom. Oh no, it's raining again. No. Why? I love the rain, but not in video games. In video games, rain is just, I can't see. And all I can hear is just this noise constantly. Alright, we can still do it. We can speed run without taking any crashes. Oh, that almost went horribly wrong as soon as I said that. We're good. We're good. We're zooming. Our little riders out of all of their stamina, like me, constantly whenever I go mountain biking. No stamina whatsoever. You could say, on a bicycle, a one pump chump. One pump bicycle. Oh. Oh yeah? Oh, that's good. I feel like it's somewhere. Yeah, I mean, I would never want to be outside in a rain like this. Oh my god. We're good. We're not crashed once yet. I keep doing things where I'm super gonna die, but it's all good. Whoa. Yeah, I would never want to be caught out in rain like this in real life because you get soaked to the bone in like this. It's awful. But I like light downpours because those are the ones where you can kind of like chill. You can have an umbrella without it getting blown away and just everything trying to get you wet. Hmm. But yeah, video game rain is good. There's some games that do it better than others, I feel. Like this is kind of, it's okay. I would rate this rain a solid 8 out of 10. No, maybe a 7. Yeah, it's kind of like the same. It's like a, I don't actually know if it's physically in the world or if it's, oh wait, oh, checkpoint, shit. Sneak checkpoint, it's right here. There it is, okay. Right, gotta remember that. Yeah, I'd give this a solid 7. Because it looks like the rain is kind of just pasted on the screen. Not physically in the world. It's all good. Alright. I think, like, I really like rain in Animal Crossing. And there's certain games where it does rain effects on the screen, too, that are nice. So that was good. Oh, I didn't even notice we were just 7/10 away from not making it. Look at the time. The time. Oh my goodness, I wasn't even aware. Oh, that was down to the wire. Alright, now we unlock another trail. Hopefully this trail will be less moist. What is that? Oh my, what is this? What is this mess? Oh, mm-hmm. But yeah. Um, I remember going out for a walk one day and it started to rain, and I have to wear glasses outside so I don't run into trees. And now it's, wait, is it ash now? Oh, okay. And wearing glasses is like having video game graphics in real life because then you get the actual rain effects on the screen, but it's just on your glasses. Because you get all those little water droplets on your glasses. What's up here? Is this something? No. It's just look out into the void. Oh my goodness. Where am I going? Oh, okay, that's not down. Ah! Jeez. I too, whenever I touch a rock, I just eject myself from my seat and just ragdoll all the time. It's the safest way. Wait, where does this go? Oh, there's the jump, I see. Okay. That's a check. I mean, not a checkpoint. That's a shortcut. Make our strategy for the next run. Oh, it's clearing up. Good. Okay. We don't need constant screen stuff on to block our vision. Mm. Alright. Oh my gosh. There's so many routes in this game. I feel like this game is the one that you could probably play it for like hours on one single trail, and you would keep finding new and different ways to like roll around, which I guess is pretty similar to real life mountain biking on really good trails, where it's like you find one path, but there's all sorts of different little variations to it that you can like circle around and then do it multiple times, find something new each time. Cool. Oh, there's a shortcut there. I don't know where that connects to. Wait, no, that doesn't look like a shortcut. I was tempted. It doesn't look like a shortcut. No, that's just a cliff. Okay. Here we go. Woo! Oh. Ow. Okay. Whew. Oh, where are we going? There we go. Yeah. Oh, wow. I know it defeats the purpose of games like this, where you're kind. Yeah, it seems super crazy for speedrunning. I imagine I need to see what the public times are, because it shows you the leaderboards. I'm sure they're like minutes faster than I am. Oh my god, what is this? This is like parkour now. Oh my god. Yeah, I love to see, I like sometimes feel like I want to see games like this from the regular video game perspective, even though they are really cool from this like old back perspective. Because it's a similar camera style to Art of Rally, which I'll play later, where the camera's like kind of pulled back. I'd kind of like to know what this game would look like first person view. That's not a jump. That's definitely not a jump. That's death. Yeah, it is a jump. I guess everything is technically a jump if you get air. Just not every one of them is a landing. There we go. Okay, so that will be dangerous to speed through it. Let's see. Okay. Beginner. 2 minute and 50 and 21 crashes or fewer. We're gonna crash 0 times. So we'll be good. Not a single time we will crash. Actually, wait, is this a secret? This is a secret, yeah. Look at the secret. Oh, already speedrunning. There we go. I think your stamina gets recharged when you hit a checkpoint, so I can just, yeah. Maybe take the jump. There we go. Hi, Ovayasak. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? We're playing a little bit of a mountain biking game that I like to play. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. But I wouldn't really call that a landing, would you? You're just kind of crashing and splatting. Hmm. That's okay. My brain is kind of confused. What were you saying? Just chilling on Minecraft. Is that Minecraft? At your home. Oh, okay. Is that what that says? That's good. Nice to have a chilled day. I had a pretty chill day today. Yesterday I was moving around a little bit more. Yeah, because I really wanted to play a mountain biking game today, just because yesterday I finally got to go mountain biking myself, and actually mountain biking. Yeah, because I wanted to talk about it on stream because it was a really. I wanted to talk about it on stream because it was a lot of fun, and I hadn't done something like it ever really. But I felt like if I was doing it over rally games, it wouldn't make sense because I have my own mountain bike game. It would make more sense to play this game. It might be tight, yeah. We'll see. We might lose out on our fashion. Oh, we're on the sand now. We might be okay. Where are we? Ah! There we go. Yeah, we're good. We got 10 seconds to spare. Okay, that wasn't as down to the wire as last time. But we did crash once, so not a perfect run. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, all the shooters, oh my gosh, I'm very bad at paying attention and relaxing during a shooter game. My brain is all over the place during those, especially, I have fun. I have fun doing collabs, but I feel like I neglect you all when I'm talking to other people. I'm very bad at multitasking. As we can tell, I'm already bad at just multitasking, playing a game and talking. You throw 3 things in the mix, I'm done for. Oh, you haven't grinded Apex? Neither have I. I kind of just play it on and off. There's very few games that I grind nowadays. I kind of just like pick up anything when I feel like it. Oh right, yeah, they added 3v3s. I think my friends all got tuckered out of Apex just as that update came out, so I was like hoping to play it, but I think they all kind of now are on a Valorant grind, which is okay. Maybe I'll play it offline and see how it is. I'm very bad at shooters though. I don't know about streaming it because I'm always awful. Also, now we're just in lava. This is this is a lovely place. This is where the ash came from. Whoa, my goodness. This reminds me of like the new places in Pokemon Snap, like the fire worlds that you can play on. I know very little about that game apart from it looking like a safari game where you take pictures. Okay. That was the the softest crash. But yes, okay. I'm getting so sidetracked. My brain just goes off into a different world. But yeah, I wanted to play a mountain biking game because I went mountain biking myself for the first time in a really long time. I'm dead. Anyway. Yeah, because lots of restrictions where I am right now. And unfortunately, even though I go to a private mountain biking place, because there's not a lot where I am, but there's at least one, but for some reason, restrictions say that you can't go to the private... What? What? Oh, that's good. Okay. The private ones are closed for some reason, but the public ones are okay. Which is weird, but I guess we'll go with it. But unfortunately for me, there's no real public trails like close by. So it was kind of just like, well, I guess we're gonna sit and wait and I'll just get lazy. Not like I don't already. And I'll just sit at home and wait for everything to blow over. There are some trails, but most of them are like walking trails, and they're not like that fun to session on a mountain bike. Even though you could get outdoors, but I feel like everyone's outdoors right now, so you don't really want to run into a crowd of people. But I learned that there is a hill near me. Well, not near me. It was an hour away. There's a ski hill, like a retrofitted ski hill, that was that gets turned into, or it has public mountain bike trails built into it in the summer. And it counts as a public trail because it's not, you don't have to pay to go to it. So all the trails that are free to go to are open, but the ones you gotta pay to that are more private are closed. It's really weird. But yeah, so it was open, which is really sweet. And also it's on a ski hill, which means it has elevation. The problem with the mountain bike club that I always went to is that it's in a valley, and like a really flat valley. So it's not really mountain biking. It's more just like cross country. So you're kind of just pedaling a lot, which I mean is a good workout, but I want to go fast and I don't want to go uphill that much. Like I'm working out my legs real hard. It's great. I'm getting such a workout, but also, I want the real downhill experience. I want this, or at least as close as this as you can get. There's not really mountains here, but we make do. So yeah, I went to a ski hill, or I tried to. I went with my dad, and on the way there, we kind of like went early in the morning. Like, okay, we'll beat the rush. We'll go early in the morning, and then as we were leaving, we get on the highway, and then the road was shut down. The highway was shut down. And we got trapped on the highway for like an hour, just sitting and going insane. And I was like, oh, all this early preparations, waking up super early. For nothing. For nothing. And there's always the moments like, oh, I should have checked the map, because I definitely would have checked the map otherwise to... Oh, no! Yeah. I got into mountain biking like 2 years ago, and it's pretty much just been like cross-country biking, which is a bit more just like riding trails that are pretty chill. Yeah, that was a big death moment. Okay, there we go. But I really wanted to do downhill, because that's what gets you into mountain biking. You see all those videos of people in Whistler, in BC, on like the actual mountains, zooming downhill, not even having to pedal, and just having gravity to bring them all the way down. And I've always wanted to like actually have that experience, because you only get like a little bit of downhill in the place I go to, and it's really like only 10 seconds of going a little fast, and nothing else beyond that. Alright, well. Oh shoot, wait. Do the challenge. There we go. 350 or less. Okay. We're probably not gonna do it, but we'll be fine. I'll just talk while we do it. Yeah. It was the first time I'd actually gone to a hill. And it was quite the hill. I think the trail was like, I don't know how high the hill was. It was like maybe a couple 100 meters tall, but like the trail itself was like 1,000 meters long, trying to get up it. And so like the way it worked is that there was only really 3 trails once we got there, but each of the trails were like varying levels of difficulty. It's kind of the same way they measure difficulty at ski hills, where you got like green, blue, and I think there's something in between, and then there's black diamonds, which are like the hardest ones. And so they had one of each, really. And so the first one was the green, because I'm like, okay, I haven't ridden for quite some time. I'll take it easy, and I'll just chill on the green one. And the green one was actually like already better than the trails I usually go to, because like the trail was super smooth. There was like no roots or like rocks and anything to slow you down, and you could just like use your momentum, and you could just coast, and like, it was so nice. It was so nice to actually have like your pedaling mean something and not just get bogged down by a billion roots and feel like you're getting trapped at every turn. So the way it worked is that once you got the end of the first trail, you could then start your ascent from the bottom of the trail, because they all kind of meet at the same point, and at that point there's then like a service trail that you can climb to get to the top of the ski hill. Because even though it's a ski hill, they don't use the chairlifts, because I think they're not built that way like Whistler is, where Whistler is like really cool. They have actual chairlifts for mountain bikes. Oh god, goodbye world. They have chairlifts for mountain bikes, but smaller ski hills don't really do that. So you just kind of have to deal with it. And they're just like, yeah, climb that hill yourself. You got it. And climbing the hill at first was alright. I was like pedaling. You're just kind of pedaling in like your lowest gear. You're taking it easy because you know you're gonna have to go down all the way again, and you want to come back up and keep your energy. And then the hill started slowly getting steeper and steeper and steeper, and then I looked ahead, and then I looked like up the hill, and it was getting steeper again. So I had to get off the bike. I was like beyond able to pedal on it at that point. And it's like already like feeling like death trying to climb up this hill. No one told me in mountain biking I'd have to climb a mountain to actually go down the mountain. I thought you'd just spawn at the top. I was lied to. But yeah, just the journey up the mountain was like so much effort. Oh, it was crazy good training. Like, usually I'm not someone that I don't feel bad like when muscles burning, because usually in my brain, if I feel like a muscle starts to like not ache in a bad way where I can start to feel it burn. I'm like, oh yeah, that's doing something good for me, I imagine. Definitely building up the legs. Like going up the mountain, it got so steep at a point where it's like you're basically like at a 45-degree angle to the ground, pushing your bike up the hill, and like you could really, really feel it in your calves. It was super like yeah, you could really feel it in your calves. And I never really felt it that way before in my calves. Oh, we're so close. No, 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 no. 4, 5, 3, 2. Okay. Oh gosh, yes. Ass hurting in biking is, oh, it happens quite often. But yeah, my calves were burning by the time I got to the top of the mountain. It was crazy. So I took like a good 10 minutes at the top just to like sit there and enjoy the view. Uh, and it was nice. It's not as good as this view because it was just trees and they're only small hills, but it was really nice. hmm Except for it wasn't really like full nature experience because even though it's like kind of in the middle of nowhere, I guess there's like army stuff going on, and there was just a big passenger like plane just doing circles around the area. So you just have this big jet just like going everywhere. So it's like nature, and you just look up, and there's just a big prop engine plane flying around low to the ground. hmm But yeah, so yeah, I went with my dad, and my dad's he's a much more experienced cyclist, but he hasn't done mountain biking as much. So when we got to the top, in my brain, I was like, okay, there's two routes. There's the blue, which is like easier, and then there's the black diamond, which is like the scary hardcore one. And if I get tired going down the blue and I don't want to go all the way back up, I'll miss out on the black. So I'm just gonna go straight in to the hardest thing first. So that's what I did. And my dad opted out wisely to to take the easier route. Um, and the black diamond. What? What do you mean? YOLO. You need to experience things. It was a trial by fire in which I broke off from my parent. And so if I died in that trail, I would have died. So he'll find me eventually. It's all good. If I didn't reach the bottom, it'd be all he'll just know. He hit a tree or something. Trial by death. But yeah. Oh. So I've never done downhill. And wow. I just like I cannot even begin to explain how much faster you go when you're going down a hill. Like, and it's just always downhill and it just keeps picking up. And so, like, it got to a point where I was like, I need to use the brakes at some point because I'm just really going. And, there were, bits. Like, can you see my mouse? There it is. Yeah. So there were bits. So, like, the hill, I don't know if you can see the mouse, but yeah, there are bits where the hill would go down and then you'd really pick up speed and then it would kind of like go through a dip, and then in the dip you'd like feel like super heavy, like all the g forces. Okay, there's not a lot of g forces, but like you'd feel really heavy, and like I could feel my legs giving out every time I hit these like bumps because they were just like compressing me into the ground as I was going. ah and I was, yeah, I don't know how fast I was going, but it was fast enough where I was slightly concerned. Because sometimes you would come up to like a corner, and it was in a way where on your left side is the hill going down, on the right side is just like a wall. So you don't want to hit the wall because the wall will bounce you off the cliff, and you don't want to slide too far from the wall because then you'll just slide and then fly off the cliff. Um, so I got close to doing the second thing because I yeah, I was going really fast, and then there's just points where you kind of like come up over a hill, and it's kind of like a blind crest. And when you come over the blind crest, it like just suddenly turns, and you're just like, oh, ah, and you're like in the air, and you can't hit the brakes in the air, so you're just like hoping that you'll hit the ground earlier, so that you can just brake enough to turn the bike away from a cliff. Yeah, and it was hilarious. I got to the bottom. So like yeah, it took maybe I would say 15 or 20 minutes of solid like continuous climbing with maybe like a 2-minute break at one point to get all the way to the top of the mountain. However, on the way down, I think it took only a minute and a half to get all the way down. It was like ridiculously fast. It is so much like time and work for a very short but really really fast experience. Uh, if it had been like earlier in the day, I really would have wanted to go again, but I just decided instead to do like the smaller trails around the mountain, which were also equally fun. Oh goodbye. Oh, what? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really would have wanted to do that again, but I think like I can probably go again sometime this week. I really want to, even though it's like kind of far. There's not really any other options. Oh god, that was too fast. There's not really any other options to go mountain biking, so you might as well head out on your own. Yeah, an hour away isn't too far. I was just more used to the other trail I did, because that trail was like 15 minutes away. So it's like one where it's like just an afterthought. Oh, I want to go out, and you could just zip out and then come back. Whereas this one's like, okay, I need to actually decide. Need to make decisions. Every decision that I make, it requires a calculation of how long I have to think about it before doing it. So the longer I need to plan for something, the more I'm just like, I need a couple of days to start preparing. Draw up a map. Oh dear. Okay, we're going too fast here. There we go. Oh, that's a secret. Not a secret, that's a shortcut. Cool. Yeah, the trails that are around me are kind of more like this. Lots of like mossy and more green and more green trails. There's sometimes there's sometimes springs there as well, which is nice. I think that's kind of like the appeal of mountain biking. Is it's like a nature walk, but cooler. It's like a cool nature walk because you could do like extreme sports. Oh god. You get to do an extreme sport while also enjoying nature at a rapid pace. Because yeah, I don't think I'd be someone that I would ever take on, just go on like a nature walk. I mean, I've gone before, but that was like to climb a mountain or something. But just going on regular nature walks doesn't really seem like my kind of thing. So I like stuff with more adrenaline in it. If you're not close to massive head injuries, then what's the point? You only ever bike like parks or streets? That's fair. Yeah, you definitely need like a certain bike too to do mountain biking. So it's kind of like an investment in either of the or because neither of the bike for like if you want to be like commuting doesn't really work mountain biking, and mountain bikes really don't work on public roads. Well, I mean they do, but you're just gonna be super overexerting yourself versus a road bike. I'm actually like yeah, I'm rather scared of like riding on streets and stuff. Ooh, but trails, that sounds super nice. Ah, that sounds lovely. Ah, one of my friends has got themselves a like a regular road bike that they ride, and they live in the West Coast. So like they keep sending me pictures of like they're just normal walking trails that they use their bike on, and they're so pretty. Like they have like a full view of the coast, like up high on a mountain. Ah, I just have trees. I can just only see trees. There's no elevation where I am. Mm-hmm. All right, let's do this one. I'm just kind of like now going through all of these at random because we kind of just finished everything without me even noticing. So we're just gonna vibe through each of the maps and see what they look like so I can show them off to you guys. Because yeah, I would recommend this game. If you ever wanted a chill, slightly challenging kind of game that's really good for like playing over and over again, kind of speed running it. This is definitely one of those games. I've had a lot of fun with it, um, playing it offline. Oh god, yeah. That's one thing. I think at one point I got air, like a little bit of air. There was no like, oh, there was one jump. There was one crazy jump when I was going down the Black Diamond that I saw, and in my brain I was like, you could do it. You could totally do it. And then the other part of my brain that keeps me alive was like, no, 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 you can't do it. You will send yourself into the trees. But one day I want to do jumps and stuff, because that would be super exciting. Oh god. Okay, well at least you. Oh no, goodbye. Goodbye forever. I was about to say, well at least you landed on the rock and didn't fall into the valley. Shit, they're dead. No! Oh no, I ran out of stamina. Goodbye! Did that work? Oh god, stamina. Ugh. Oh, so barely. Jeez. I would never. I would never ever even cross a bridge on a bike. I am deathly afraid of, not heights, because I like mountains, but I'm definitely afraid of edges. Ledges and edges. Not a fan of what's down below. There we go. Oh, well, that was a slightly faster time, but not enough. 12 seconds too slow. Oh. Yeah, it's really hard to even railings. Even railings? Oof, let me think. Okay, so one time I was on a bridge on a nature trail in Quebec over a waterfall. I guess that doesn't really count as a railing because the bridge is its own thing and there's holes in the bridge that you can see down below you. Um, yeah, no. I always feel like, you know the feeling you get when you have like vertigo where like your body kind of like, oh god, what happened here? Oh, I'm just kind of wandering. Huh. Wait, yeah. I kind of get like a vertigo feeling when I look at edges or get close to them. It's like, oh god, I don't know how to explain it without it being uh TMI. I don't know how to explain this feeling. Okay. You're all over 18, right? I don't know how to say it. It's like a vice when you look at edges. Like every time I get near an edge. Okay, good. Yeah, so the feeling I get, it's like vertigo, but it's like you feel a pit in your stomach, but it also feels like you're just getting something's just tugging at your balls. I don't know how to explain that feeling, but it's just like, yeah, something is telling your jewels that this is dangerous. Yeah. Fear is stored in the balls. Oh. But yeah, that is absolutely the feeling I get when I look at edges or like get close to cliff faces and stuff. Because I always have like the feeling that what if I just accidentally roll or something? What if I just accidentally do some sort of acrobatic roll when I'm 10 meters away from this ledge and just yeet myself off by accident? If I trip on like a pebble in the most dramatic fashion. My brain is too eager to give me what if scenarios of like bombastic proportions. I feel that when planes take off. Oh, it's been so long since I've been in a plane, but I probably imagine I felt that too. I don't think I've been on a plane in like 10 years. Someday. But yeah, on roller coasters. Oh my god, yes. Yes, I agree. I don't know. Yeah, in roller coasters, it's also a lot more goes to the, um, my head, brain head, um, when on a roller coaster. I always, I hate the way, yeah, that got to be specific. Uh, on roller coasters, I hate how I look on roller coasters. Like you know those roller coasters where they take pictures of everyone riding on it, and like some people look completely elated, and they're like mouths are open, their hands are in the air, they're like having a great time. I am like just fully gripped, every muscle is tensed. I have my like teeth are clenched. I look like I'm just about to implode. I'm just like holding on to everything for dear life. And yeah, every time I'm on one of those things, I just run away. I can't look at myself on those little imagery like screens where it shows pictures of all of you and your friends on the roller coaster. Because I'm just that weirdo that just has like their entire face is just scrunched up. Mhm. Yeah, even take. Oh man, it's been a long time since I've done a lot of these things. Oh, being locked in your house has made me. Well, locked in my house. I'm not in your house. I'll check. Uh, being locked in my house has made me more aware of all of the cool things I did at one point, and it's been how long it's been since I've done them. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, a lot of people just look pretty chill and normal. Like you'd normally think people would look on a roller coaster. I just look like I'm tensing every muscle and dying. But yeah, being locked in your room makes you more aware of all the cool stuff you could be doing if you weren't locked in your room. But yes, this gives me so many ideas of like fun stuff I want to do when this is over. Ah! Is go to a roller coaster again. There's only one there's only one theme park in all of Canada, I think, if I'm thinking correctly. We don't have many theme parks. It's kind of sad. I think we only have Canada's Wonderland. I think, oh god, there was a mall in the like Midwest of Canada that was it had like I don't know if it was actually like a theme park, but it had a roller coaster inside of it, like inside of the mall with like a loop-de-loop and all sorts of stuff like that. But I think that closed down because who's going to the mall to ride a roller coaster? Um, seems kind of weird, but well, yeah, I think we really only have Canada's Wonderland. It's kind of sad. I wish I had more roller coasters. But I remember yeah, I don't know like how like, what was your first experience um going on a roller coaster? Because for me, I remember it was like a school trip. I'd been to like carnivals and sorry, bleh. I'd been to carnivals where they kind of have roller coasters, but they're those ones that are just like they go in a circle and they're like for toddlers. They're not really had been not really been on a roller coaster. Also, the ones at carnivals are like actual death machines. Those are actual death traps. Those are like made of wood and rickety, and like you go on them and you're like bouncing around and you're just feeling like every single bone in your body is just being jostled about. This thing was probably made like 10 minutes before you rode on it. Oh, so no, it's good. I'm a beginner. But yeah, before that, yeah, wood coasters are just like we've come so far with technology. We don't need this. We've moved on since this point. I wanted to take that. We've moved past wood. We're good now. We don't need this. No one's skeleton needs this. Uh, but yeah, at Canada's Wonderland, I for the first time got to go on like a school trip with a bunch of friends, and I think majority of the friends I knew had already ridden roller coasters and such before, so they were like seasoned vets. They're like, ah, yeah, this is no problem. I'm not scared at all. Let's go. And me, I'm just like, I've never seen these before. Why are they so big? Why is it so high up in the sky? Why would you want to do that? I do not see the point of any of this. Big scaredy cat, a little bit. Um, so it took a while to coax me into riding a roller coaster, but I agreed with another friend who had never ridden a roller coaster before either, that we'd both pick one and we'd both take it. And it so happened that the one we picked, we didn't realize from the angle it was because it was kind of up on a hill. Um, I think it's called like the Dragon something at Canada's Wonderlander, Canada's Wonderland, like Dragon's Breath or something. And it looks pretty normal from the bottom because it's up on a hill and it's elevated. You can't really see the rest of the the coaster from where it is. But in like when I was looking at it, it's like, oh, it's only got this like tight turn and it looks like it kind of goes down pretty fast, but it doesn't look too bad. Um, and then once we were in line, you start to climb the ramp and get a better look of what you're dealing with once you're already committed. And as we were climbing the ramp, we saw that it wasn't just like a regular roller coaster or like a chill roller coaster, it had a double loop-de-loop at the very beginning. It climbs all the way up and then immediately drops into 2 loop-de-loops sequentially. And it was like, oh god, wait. Uh. And yeah, so it's like, whoop, we are seconds away from being strapped into these death boxes and just sent on our merry way to just ride off into the sunset. And just kind of looking into the eyes of your friend and being like, yep, this is it. It was nice knowing you. This is the end. Oh wait, what is this bike I'm taking? I took the wrong bike, I think. Oh yeah, I did. Blech. Took the wrong bike. One sec. But yeah, I mean, it's extremely scary. Like all its Florida theme parks. All the Florida theme parks. All of the Florida theme and Six Flags. What? My gosh. Yeah. You guys have so many theme parks in the US. That's amazing. Like, you're packed with theme parks. We just got one. We got some big stuff at the one at least. Okay, I don't want. Oh, it's a challenge. I don't want it. I don't. It's okay. I just want to chill. A lot of. Yeah, that's true. There's also. Yeah, a lot of them are like. Oh, right. I guess because theme parks, right? They have a theme for the thing. A lot of the coasters are superhero themed, but they don't get updated looks. The only one I know of, I'm thinking of, is the Superman one. And isn't that the one where it just launches you forward as fast as possible and then just straight up? And then that's it? And it comes straight back down? Like, who? What maniacal, like, sadist just thinks of this? Like, I feel like, yeah. I feel like yeah. I feel like whoever are engineers for roller coasters, either just adrenaline junkies or just absolute sadists. It's like, this is as close as I can get to building a... Oh no. This is as close as I can get to devising a torture device, so I'll just make big crazy coaster to make lots of people puke. Probably both, yeah, that's true. The best ones. The best ones are a combination. Oh man. I don't know if I'm brave enough to take on American roller coasters. There's like, oh yeah, well I mean I'm not even brave enough to take on the scary ones in Canada. What was it called? In Canada's Wonderland, there's like the big showstopper roller coaster. It's like the big one, where it's like, here, this one's like, it's 10 times bigger than any other one. It's super duper tall and crazy, and you go like the fastest you've ever gone, and it's nuts. And I think it was called the Behemoth. And it was, yeah, and it was like, you would look at it and you could see it from miles away. It was just towering over everything. And I remember seeing it and like friends being like, oh yeah, you want to do this? And just like being, and I'm still very much a wuss because I only really could do like the more small scale roller coasters. I'd only done it like a couple of times before that, so I was just like, I'm gonna roll up in a ball just thinking about it. And yeah, that is absolutely the worst point. The build up, oh god. The build up on a roller coaster is the scariest point. Especially like the ones where the chain that's like pulling you is kind of slightly like clunky. It has like, it's not smooth. And you can feel that. And so the entire time you're just feeling the chunkiness of this chain like pulling you along. It's like, and it's just like, oh no. Oh, I'm going straight to my death. I've signed up for my death. I'm just taking a nap. Oh yeah, roller coasters are very cool. Like one of the very few places where like you can get over extreme fears, I guess, in like a controlled environment. Maybe next to haunted houses, which funnily enough, Canada's Wonderland also had, and I went to once before. Oh yeah, Canada's Wonderland's or in in uh in Halloween, not Halloween, in October, I think they switched the park to only be open at nighttime, and so you can ride all the rides again, but at night, and it's so ridiculously scary. Like it just makes it so much worse. And then they also have lots of horror themed things, um, to like add to it, as well as I think they have staff who are dressed up like murderous clowns or whatever, to just chase the guests around that are just wandering around the wandering around the park, and they just chase people around. It's kind of overkill. Yeah. Okay. 1 hour, 1 hour of um, Lonely Mountain done. Now I want to switch to Art of Rally. If I can type it, if I can find it, there it is. Wow. Okay. So we're wanting to play a little bit more of this because we're really close to unlocking the next stage. If I can find it. There it is. Okay, launch the game. But yeah, it's kind of like there's two different types of fear, I guess, involved with like roller coasters versus like horror parks. And I think like I respond to one of them much different. I guess the other people respond to them different than other ones. I feel like there's a lot more. It's a lot easier to be scared of a roller coaster than it is to be scared of a horror like park or a what is it called? A haunted house, right? Because a haunted house is more so kind of like, yeah. I think for me, I'm super like, not easily scared by horror stuff. One second, I have to open my window. It's hot now. Yeah, I'm one who, in a way, like I don't respond well to horror, but not in the way where like I get really scared. It's more of the way of like I do not get scared to the point where I don't take it seriously, and I feel like I've ruined the experience for other people that want to get into it. Cause I just laugh. I don't like scream. I just laugh when I'm at horror parks. Cause in my brain it's just really funny to me. Cause I'm just like that's just a guy. And he's just being paid to put clown makeup on. Like I don't know. I'm very bad at my disconnection of my whatever, something disbelief. So oh god. So I more often than not I kind of giggle whenever a mad clown man runs at me. Gosh. I have very opposite like goblin energy when it comes to horror stuff. Yeah, it does. We'll wait till it rains and then we'll just go shooting off to the side. Also, welcome Toro. How you doing? How is your Saturday going? Yeah, so this is Art of Rally. It's actually very similar, I guess, to oh god, to Lonely Mountains, especially like the voxel, like simplified graphics look. I've been quite into that recently. This one plays a little bit more like an arcadey kind of game. You get control of like the clutch and the gear shifts and everything, so you can kind of like get pretty good at it. I also kind of prefer this camera where I can kind of see ahead of me more than the ones where you're kind of at a fixed angle, because my brain is really bad at like knowing left and right when I'm looking at something facing backwards or mirrored. Also, yeah, I think the game is pretty quiet, but let me know if it's okay. Ah! Oh god. It also has damage and stuff in it, which is cool. Ooh. Oh, it's the... what's it called? Not Liechtenstein. That's a place. It's that, it's the castle in Germany. The one that they use for, Disneyland. Or they was inspired for Disneyland. Where's the stage? 14 seconds. Okay, I should have upped the difficulty. But yeah, I'm kind of like speed running through all the games I want to play today. Just cause just because I wanted to end the stream right before the Niji Sanji debut streams for their EN members, because I'm really curious to see how that goes. Yeah, I think like instead of a raid tonight, I'll probably just drop the link to their streams, the first one that's gonna stream tonight. So if anyone's still around by then, they can head on over to that, because I'll probably be there too. But yeah, I'm excited to see what they're like. Like, it's hard to tell on Twitter because everyone is such a memer on there. But their designs are really cool. I quite like them. I think I personally took like a liking to the mermaid girl and the dragon one. The dragon one looks so cool, like the design of like her familiar like little dragon thing. Cracks in the road. I feel like everyone... Is there like any country where there just isn't forever cracks in every single road and it's just always in disrepair? I'll just go back to cobblestone, because that never cracks. You just only can drive on it at like 2 miles per hour. Good roads are super good and super rare. It's always nice to find like a nice paved part of the, like a newly freshly paved part of road somewhere that like nearby you. Because like in your car you can even like hear the vibrations and you're never really aware of it. You're kind of like, your brain kind of shuts it out as like background noise. Goodness. Because you just hear it all the time, right? But then when you get on like an actual like newly freshly paved road, which is super smooth, you just hear nothing, and you're like, wait a second. I've been hearing a hum this entire time, and it's just the road that just is super like torn up. Ah. I just wish someday that we can have roads that are just nice and smooth without them just all turning to dust all the time. Oh yeah, I think we're 2 groups away from Group B in this game right now. I think we're in Group C or something, or I think it's classes at this stage. Nope, in the eras. But yeah, Group B is. Bleh. Okay, we're just gonna run into everything, aren't we? Yeah, Group B is kind of just second to none. And it's one of those like eras that there's just not gonna be something like it again. Whoa. But I do like how this game tries to emulate the crazy crowds. Also, we still came first despite me crashing all the time. Wow. Oh well. We're just vibing. Quailer. Repair. Okay, let's repair the car. Fix all of the bumps and scratches. You know, those little bumps and scratches from running directly into rocks. But yeah, I like how this game has like the crowds that are just have no no sense of self-preservation. Something was different about the 70s and 80s. People were wild back then. There's so many photos where you look back on it and it's like, was health and safety just not a thing back then? It was just not a thing. Everyone just went like, yeah, this seems alright. If I'm not dead now, it's probably safe. Because I remember seeing this like picture of like a nature reserve or something in the US, and it was just a photo of like a bear in the middle of the road and just motorists getting out of their cars, walking directly up to the bear and taking pictures with it. It's like, were the bears different in the 70s? Were they just like, oh yeah, it's just those humans here to take selfies with me? Everyone was just built different. Whoa, too much oversteer. Oil. Oh god. That's a wall there. There we go. Oh. Not bad. Oh, wait, 2 stages left. And usually the last race gives you 2 rallies, I think, too. Oh. You want to learn to drift? Oh man, me too. I think, like, from sim racing, I know the basics, but actually doing it is another matter. In Canada, it's kind of easier to learn to drift, I guess, because wintertime you get the perfect kind of conditions to learn to drift in literally any car. Cause like I just drive like a Kia Soul. And an A86? What? Oh, 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 that's so painful. You could have been living the the initial dream. Oh. I always track one down. They're so expensive though that I think about it. I spent a lot of days just browsing. Oh, it was gonna be yours. Oh. I feel pain for you so much. I'm sorry to hear. Yeah, I've been browsing a lot of export sites from Japan because in the West Coast it's pretty easy to get cars sent to you from Japan, and I guess everywhere on the Pacific side of the world. And like a lot of cars are actually like not that expensive, that are like actually pretty cool. Oh, goodbye. I always find myself looking at them. I'm always like so tempted to buy a K car, even though it's like completely ridiculous in our cities. Our cities are not built for tiny, teeny, tiny little boxes. But I just want it. I just want a little box because they're adorable. Or just like an old school classic Japanese roadster or something like that. Be that cool kid with your right-hand drive car. Ooh. You're gonna sell your WRX for Supra at some point. Ooh. Yeah. When you need to drive less, yeah, for Supra you definitely wouldn't want to take it around as much. But even a WRX is cool. Yeah, I don't know like what kind of dream car I'd want. I'm always like all over the place. But yeah, Supra would be super nice. And have more money, true. Supras are a bit expensive. Are you talking about the new Supras or the classic Supras? Ooh, yes, a Mark IV. Okay, yeah. I think one of the classic like tuner car in my mind that I always got mixed up with the Supra that I actually really like is the RX-7. I've always wanted a Veilside RX-7, which are just like yeah, big dream, but oh man, they are so expensive. I think it's super rare even too, especially like in Canada, to even have one existing within 100 kilometers of you. But like at one point once just so happened that I was just checking out like auto listings that there was like a dealership that was selling theirs. Because I guess the dealer, of course the dealer has an expensive Japanese tuner car just sitting around with a Veilside body kit. It was so good. Silver and everything. Ugh. Ugh. But it was 80 grand. It was 80 grand. I was like, oh, okay. Gotta go rob a bank. One hot second. Oh, pardon me, a little review. Oh my goodness. Just run over the crowd, it's all good. Oh, that's super cool. Damn. Yeah, that's such a cool thing about being a mechanic, is just getting to see all those super nice cars that other people have. It's honestly been super rare since I've even seen like some nice cars around, honestly. I think well, it's also because I haven't been out very often, but I did like, I think you spot a lot more cars on the highway that are nice around here. Oh god. Oh, much less braking in the rain. I think on the highway the other day, I did get this spot. I think it was, ah man, I can never name Ferraris, but it was a Ferrari. What? There's water in the track. Oh my god. It's too much water. Yeah, I spotted a Ferrari. F430. I can't name Ferraris, they're just all numbers and letters. They don't have unique names apart from La Ferrari, but that one's pretty easy to tell which one it is. I saw a La Ferrari. Oh, California, that's true. It wasn't in California though. I think it was one of the ones with the numbers. Like an F, is a 430? What about an F1 Ferrari? True. You got me there. But I don't even know what the name of that thing is. Like the FW something? Or is that... No, that's the Williams. Yeah, I saw a Ferrari. Like a little classic Ferrari. And then I saw... Oh, I think my dad's favorites are Porsches. And so we actually did catch... It was like a nice white Porsche GT3. Like a 911 GT3. It wasn't the RS version, but it was nice enough. With the big wang on the back. It's alright, we don't need that door. That's where the co-driver is, and he's not doing any work anyway, so it's all good. Oh god, goodbye. Oh. Oh my god, just hitting every single... Yeah, the most valued child of Porsche. And it was the GT3 one too, which is like the extra nice one. Oh god. This poor little... I think it's a Ford. Not sure. It is just beat up. I'm sorry I'm asking so much of you, little car. I just want to slide. But some crazy man decided to put tons and tons of tombstones on the side of the road. As little decorations. Oh. Into the chicane. The other chicane. Flip. There we go. I like how it has all the horns and stuff that you hear in rally racing and stuff. Oh, I guess like all kinds of time travel. Everyone brings horns to time travels. But the one thing this game is missing, and it could use a little bit more of, is cowbell. Because they have cowbells in time trials. I remember hearing them all the time. Alright, left. Oh. Just a touch of the grass. Just going outside and touching grass as you do. Reconnect with reality. There we go. There we go. Oh, we probably okay. Still first. I need to really set up the difficulty a minute ahead. Oh. All right. Well, we made that one done. 3-minute gap. That's too big. Good job, little Ford. I'm sorry I beat the absolute shit out of you. Alright, oh yes, it's still a little bit. We have to do one more rally before we move on to the next era, I guess? Yeah. Alright. I'll try and not crash as much in this one. There's a lot less rocks on the side of the road, at least, to hinder us. But this is gravel now, I guess, so it's less grip. Sorry, pardon me. Just need to cut the corner a little bit. You don't mind, crowd. What? Oh. Fuck you. Let me cut the corner by 1,000,000 miles. There we go. Whoa. I think one thing personally when it comes to like buying dream cars is always in my head is that I want to drive it, right? And I think something that happens a lot when people buy like supercars or like super rare, super expensive cars is that you're scared to take it out too often, right? And you don't really get to drive it as often as you would. And I really feel like I want to get a car someday that's just like it's on the edge of nice, but also a beater. Something that like, it's okay if it gets a little bit banged up, but at least it has like power and makes it fun to drive. Gotta get the experience. Wow. Oh god. Big air. Hold it. Oh god. Oh no. Pardon me. Drivetrain? For this car? I'm not sure. I think it might be front wheel drive. Or it could be four. Oh, dream car? Rear wheel drive. 100%. Front engine, rear wheel drive. I need a slidey back end, obviously. For a long time before, like, because I think a dream car is kind of like far out there. So I think I was looking at like, what is the closest to a dream car that I could afford? I remember the BRZ and the FRS and the GT86, those weird cars that are all the same thing coming out. And honestly, like, despite them being, oh, what that landing, jeez. Despite them being horrendously underpowered, and they probably still are with the new generation that came out, they just, like, look like fun to drive cars. I just really like the idea of that, like, rear-wheel drive kind of spunky little car that you can hoon around in. Because I feel like I'm just young enough where I kind of missed out on like the golden era of classic rear-wheel drive cars. Yeah, like they look like really fun to drive cars, but they're definitely not something you want to try and show about in a straight line. Oh god. Someone else crashed. Oh damn. You got an SDI afterwards. Oh, those are good too. Also, my car is smoking. That hay bale just destroyed the car. Sheesh. The SDI is the hatchback, right? The Subaru. I love hatchbacks too. I had my dad had a Volkswagen Golf that we tuned for as a track car at one point. Like super old and bare bones, but it was super fun kind of car to have around. Alright, gotta repair everything. Everything's broken. This is pretty cool. I didn't even realize that we'd switch days. Or not switch days, we had switched light to nighttime. Oh god. Oh, too much speed. Ugh. Dead. Gosh, we almost barely did keep that in gear. Oh, it was a big jump. Oh no, rocks, rocks, rocks. Oh, okay, we're good. Oh. Oh, jeez. The suspension is really weird on the landing. The car really just is unsettled. If it even dips a single tire on the ground at one point, it's just gonna go off in a direction of its choosing. Go. Send it in. There we go. The big drift. It was just a massive cut, I guess, that worked too. Oh, big corner. Shoot. Got bogged down in the gear change. Oh, okay, we turned too early. We just went straight for the crowd. Yo, welcome. How you doing? How's your day been? We're just kind of vibing today, playing some Art of Rally, and then soon, in like 20 minutes, I want to do some Beam MG. Where's the Eurobeat music? Actually, yeah, you know what? What's the audio like right now? Because there is some good, like, vibey music in this game. Oh, yeah. Did you hear the music now? Is that better? There we go, yeah. Not technical, oh god. Not exactly Eurobeat music, but got the vibe. Yeah, the music in this game is so good. Like I just want to get a soundtrack of it so I can just listen to it offline. Like it's like lo-fi. It's like lo-fi Eurobeat kind of, not Eurobeat, but yeah. I do not know what to classify this genre. No. Shit. Hey, I was still in. Yeah, synthwave. Yeah, you're right. Oh, I found some really good like synthwave music of there's a dude who made Ace Combat or not Ace Combat. He made synthwave remixes of lots of songs, and he made a synthwave remix of an Ace Combat, a bunch of Ace Combat songs, and they're super good. I'll have to link them later. But yeah, synthwave is a jam. It really fits with honestly so much. Okay, one more stage, and then we go on to the next era. You just fill all these holes with duct tape. We're good to go. Okay, car's good as new. But yeah, speaking of genres of music, I recently discovered, by recently I mean literally today, this website, because I forget what it's called. I think it's like everysound.com or something, and it's basically just this huge repository website where there's just tons and tons and tons and tons of links to every single, I'm gonna assume every single genre of music that like exists. Yeah, okay, you know of it, sweet. It is super good. I was like going through it and just like reading the names off of like, what is this? I've never heard of this before. Like one of them was like called Cowpunk, but it sounded like Elvis music. Like it's not something I think I can show and stream without it just absolutely murdering my VOD, but I need to link it after this. It's just like, yeah, you can find so much stuff in there. It also helps as well to define, like if you find something, because that's always a thing I struggle with, is like finding a song and like wanting to find something similar to it and not really knowing what even the genre of this music is. Like that's the struggle I have a lot, is you're finding, I'm kind of a boomer, I don't use Spotify, I just use YouTube still to find music. I just use YouTube suggestions to find me music. And that's what I just do. But it finds me great stuff. I find like, oh my goodness, doggo. No. Yeah, lots of genres bleed together. You get lots of fusion genres. Oh my goodness, okay. The window's going back to being closed. Heck. Yeah, lots of genres kind of blend together and they come like combination genres. But then those combination genres get like pulled far enough that they just become their own genre. This was a short stage. Bonk. No one needs that timing thing. Timing sign. There we go. I think we did it. Yeah. Nice. Oh, group 3. Okay, that's what we were in. Because I remember, at some point I found, ooh, RS something. RS 500? Cosworth. Ward. The Bashy boy. Alright, we've unlocked. We finished group 3. What did we unlock? Group 4. Okay, so not quite. Just before group B. Almost, but not quite. Alright, so we'll do 20 more minutes of this, and then we'll move on to... what's it called? Beam MG. I really like the rally in that game too. Alright, skilled, difficult, master. Yeah, I had them set the skilled and they were still like a minute behind me. We'll try master. I'll absolutely get decimated, but... Alright, rear wheel drive. Oh, turbocharged, okay. Naturally aspirated, turbo. That looks nothing like a rally car. That seems like a death wagon. Ooh. That's an 8. Is that an AE86? That's just a rally car? Or it might be a Corolla. Ooh. An Italian, what is this? All of them have like off-brand names, but they're definitely like based on actual cars. Oh, I was hoping there was another Triangle Boy. What are the Triangle engines? I forget. Yeah, Thunder, like that. Yeah, like the off-brand naming for everything. Das Whip, Lessic, Turbo Brick, the Volvo. Let's take the Turbo Brick. Ooh, with its, oh yes, we need the caution colors. Yeah, let's take the caution colors. Ponte Vecchio. Oh, I thought this was gonna be... Okay. Oh, I guess this is a two-stage rally, where it's one in Sardinia, and I guess the next one's gonna be in Finland. Okay, much faster. A little bit more grip, too. Oh boy. Very scary at high speeds. Oh, please land fine. Okay, okay. Give a little bit of a clutch kick. The tofu something. Yeah, there's always got to be a reference to tofu. Oh yeah, I guess that makes the most sense, especially for the 86, because, oh man, oh jeez. I'm a fake drift game liker. I still need to watch Initial D. The game is in like the brain of everyone and has like so many memes about it. And I need to actually watch it. I'm awful at watching shows and media. I save no time for myself to actually sit down and watch a show. Jeez. Oh man, this car lands so much nicer than the other ones. Right around the edge. Yeah, it does be old and hard to find. Sometimes. There's lots of classic shows that are popping up now a lot on like Netflix and stuff like that, which is cool. I don't use a lot of services like that, but I should. Maybe Crunchyroll. It was on Hulu at some point. Oh my gosh, that's a weird one. Gosh, yeah, everything is everywhere now. Just all over the place. Did I increase the difficulty? I don't remember. Yeah, me neither. I think I have Netflix because everyone has Netflix. And then I think I have Prime because someone in my family has Prime, and I have Disney Plus because someone in my family has Disney Plus. And that's about it. Yeah. I actually haven't even touched Disney Plus. Like, I know there's a lot on there, but I've just, like, not felt the need to go back to Disney stuff recently. I've just not really been caught up in the hype of, like, all the Star Wars stuff, even though it's apparently really, really good. Yeah, there's also all sorts of classics on there, too. Wait. I wonder if the Herbie movies are on Disney. I don't care about Star Wars, I need to know if the Herbie movies are on there. Yes? Yes, okay. I need to check it out then. I have a reason to open Disney Plus now. Oh my god, I remember those films from my childhood. On VHS, watching The Love Bug. My favorite living, not even anthropomorphized, just an actual car. There's so many of those movies too, it's amazing. and then it had a failed sequel way late at the end. It's kind of weird. Yes! Oh my god, I'm gonna marathon all of them. I'm just gonna binge them all. I need to re-experience that. I think I actually have like the VHS tapes of them, but I just don't have a VHS. You didn't see the newest one? That's okay. Oh, you don't even see the newest one on there. They sponged it. They sponged it from existence. It never happened. What reboot? You don't remember anything. Oh, oh dear. We broke a lot. Okay, we don't have to clean the car, it's all good. Yeah, the new one was actually kind of into Lindsay Lohan though. I mean, yeah, it wasn't a bad film for her, I guess. Yeah. Well, she still was on an upward tick before the Hollywood downfall. Yeah, Hollywood is kind of cringe. Hollywood's kind of cringe, you know? Kind of gets... Yeah, always kind of ends in a not really great way for most people. Apart from some people who just never seem to age, because they may be vampires, but don't question it. Keanu Reeves is great, and he doesn't age at all, but don't worry about that. Or there's also, oh my god, yeah, now I'm thinking of people who don't age. There's Tom Hanks, but he's in Scientology, which is definitely a vampire cult. Oh god. That was a bad landing. Okay, yeah, thank you. Just hold my hand, it's okay. And then, I think the most hilarious one of people who have literally not aged is Paul Rudd. Like, Forrest Gump totally aged. It's true, he does age. But then he gets young again at the end of the movie. When he's sitting at the park bench. Yeah, Tom Cruise is just... I'm sure a lot of it was movie magic. Of like, probably contractually we need to give you rippling abs, but I think like facially it doesn't look like any different. I remember people like pointing out Paul Rudd's thing and it being really hilarious because actual people had brought it forward to him and he'd been super like standoffish about it, just like don't want to talk, I'm not gonna talk about it. Like he's actually some sort of immortal being. Because yeah, that dude literally never aged. He looks like the exact same person for like 20 years. Oh, we came second. We're off by 3/10. Yeah, Paul Rudd's pretty cute. I would say I would rank him higher than Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise seems like an alright guy to know, but probably not one I want to hang around too often. Tom Cruise seems like you seem pretty alright to spend one evening with and nothing beyond that point, because I don't know where I'll end up. if I spend too much time with you. I may be the next sacrifice for the Scientologists. I mean, I think the best person in Hollywood that most people by far say is like the nicest, chillest person to hang around is Keanu Reeves. Because he's like the most down-to-earth famous person to like seem to exist right now. Because he just kind of just hangs out with people all the time, like it's no different. He just does not act like he's famous at all. Apart from having the money, I guess. Because he just, yeah, he gives his money away a lot, too. Very nice guy. And I think he lives even, like, in just, like, a normal apartment or something as well. Like, he doesn't even live in some sort of crazy, exuberant kind of place like all the other famous people do. The dude's just kind of like out there living the life of being famous, like how we all kind of dream we would treat being famous and wealthy. It's like it would just be normal, but I'm also just kind of super well off. I think that's the way I'd like to imagine at least myself being famous, is that like nothing really changes, but I'm just a lot more like confident in that I don't have to worry too much about anything. That's at least what I'd hope. By a second. Obviously, you never know with money. Ooh. What are you? You're a Porsche, I think. Yeah, you're a Porsche. Oh, and we got... Oh my goodness. Ooh. Doritos. Alright. 3 minutes until 9 o'clock. Okay. So we'll switch over to Beam MG now. Oh, so yeah, we got bamboozled. The pictures of the snow track. Of the snowy track. We got Italy instead. Weird. Anyway. Okay. Let's move on to say goodbye to the Eurobeat. Actually, you know what? I will play the Eurobeat soundtrack in the background because I really like it. Same time zone. Nice. Yeah, I tried to, before when I was making schedules and stuff, I always tried to be nice and like do the math for people of like general time zones, because I know a lot of people watch me in the West Coast, but I'm bad at math. You got recommended Sonic Eurobeat this past week. Oh my goodness. I mean, that's a good combination. There we go, OST. Let's keep listening to Art of Rally because I wanna. Ooh. Need a playlist, please, and thank you. There we go. There we go. Because I don't think there's any music in BeamNG. Let's see if the audio's alright with that. Maybe a bit loud. And I love Eurobeat remixes. I remember there was a Eurobeat remix of the Yakuza, what's it called, Bakamitai song. Like, I don't do a lot of singing or karaoke stuff, but I feel like if I wanted to do a song cover, I absolutely would want to do like a Eurobeat cover of something. Just because it's like a hilarious combination, but it still sounds really good. Okay, let's boot up MG. Oh, I wonder if there's an update. Hopefully there's not. It should only take a second either way. MG, where are you? There you are. Okay, no updates. We're good. Oh. Detected an older version. It has to migrate. Okay, migration successful. Okay. Launch the game. Thank you. Oh, it migrated my stuff. Uh-oh. I hope it stays. It keeps all my custom maps. Because I had a lot of really cool, I had a lot of really cool, rally stages and stuff. Alright. There we go. Let me switch the screen. That's not it. Come on, OBS, you can detect it. Or you can't detect it, that's cool too. Where is it? There it is. Okay, at least this can detect it. Oh, well that's kind of... Put a little bit of extra space at the top there. Game capture. Really? What if I go full screen? Uh-oh. There it is. Okay, there we go. Now we got the big screen. Do we have a controller? Oh dear. MG. Controls. Hardware. Okay, it's not detecting anything. That's good. Ah. There had to be one game. We were playing with too much fire. Alright, we'll close it and relaunch it and hope it detects the controller this time around. Yeah, this is a really fun game for crash physics, but honestly, even like the handling in this game is really good. Like, I would say it's on par with certain like rally sim games, just because of like the soft body fixes and everything it implements kind of really work well in a way that makes it feel pretty realistic. Also, we have weird bars in the top and bottom. Not worried about that. I know what I can do to hide that, kind of. I turn back my, this thingy. Yeah. You. Rebuilding the stream on the go, don't worry. Okay. Really? Oh, I know what to do. I think it needs me to do this. Oh, not that. True. It needs me to use this thing. Oh. Does it? I don't know. Oh yeah, there's the controller. Yay, okay. Oh. Bug fixing. Alright. Scenarios. Yay, okay, sweet. We have our stages and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna keep to rally. So I want to try and get as much we can do. So this is like the big one. So I think maybe after a couple of small stages, I want to try and finish the big one. But we'll start with like the smaller ones here. Alrighty. The stream may be dying right now. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. We got it. Oh, look at it go. Oh, I'm sorry, computer. You can do it. Don't die, stream. Everything's loading in. Alright, one thing. Where are my graphics at? That's a good question. Everything high? Ooh, yes, everything's high. Let's just... Oh. Oh. Hang in there, game. There you go. Gotta reload everything. Okay. If it's lower, that maybe will not hurt the computer as much. Depth of field also really hurts. Okay, we should be able to survive. Alright. Pause back. Here we go. Alright, where does the slow down? There we go. Ooh. Right, it's a lot harder to play this game on a controller. It's not really made for it. Let me see if it's too quiet, I think. Bring it up a little bit. There we go. Gosh, yeah, I love this game for its rally physics, but they're only really like made in custom maps, and there's not a lot of custom maps. I feel like I want to really figure out how to make my own custom map so I can make my own rally stages and stuff. This is like such a fun game to play for rally. And it's also just like playing, it's like playing regular rally games, but with like the damage physics on extra realistic, because this is like the main draw of this game is the damage physics. So like you really feel it if you hit a bump the wrong way and you bend your steering. You actually like have to deal with it. You have to actually like really take care of like taking the car over the steady bumps, not hitting any rocks or anything, keeping it on the trail. But also just like the grip feels really nice in this game too. I will try to, if I mess up, hit the slowdown button so at least we get a second to bask in the destruction that I will inevitably cause to this car. Full attack. Full send. Oh, no. Okay, nope, too much sand. Goodbye. Oh, we lost our wing. It's okay if we jump the rocks. Oh, is he gonna make it? No, he's not. Oh, okay, that's the broken suspension. And the roof. Oof. And yeah, we're gonna be stuck like that, aren't we? Shit. Okay. The game is also rough. There are no checkpoints. You just start from the beginning. Oh. Oh. Yeah, we broke something. We really broke something up. Oh no. Yeah, I don't think that's on straight. Alright, here we go. I was trying to cut the corner. A little bit too much. Oh, so much understeer. It's hard to drive these on pavement with a controller. Let's drift. I love the 180 spin that you can do with a handbrake. In any game. It's always the most satisfying. I saw that rock there and I just kind of brain farted. It's always the most satisfying to do a handbrake turn and like cleanly. Okay, there we go. Oh shoot, oh, I overcorrected. I almost went flying off in the cliff. Whoa. I wonder if this game has like integration with Twitch and stuff. There's lots of games I've thought about where they have like mods where I could have you guys mess with me. I really want to do stuff like that in the future. I'm close-ish to getting to affiliate, or at least I can like put little reward stuff and like sound bites and stuff, which would be fun, hopefully in the future. Oh, that's a bad sound. Don't worry about it. Oh, we really gotta worry about it. Okay, hold on. I need to inspect the damage. Ah. I see. That's a problem. Well, let's just keep going, shall we? Pretend it didn't happen. The car feels fine turning left. It's just turning right. Oh, it's all good. We only need 3 tires on this car. This is the blessed tricycle. Right. Making it further than we did already. On 3 tires. Oh god. It doesn't turn. It's not turning. Oh. It's so bogged down at low speed. It's just the front end grinding on the ground. Oh, come on, turn. Just you. Oh, the engine's really dying because I'm super revving it. Oh, I'm getting a drift in though. Oh, no, no turning, no turning. It's all good. Car's fine still. We just gotta. Okay. Oh. 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 Engine? The car's dead. I think the car died. Okay, shit. Oh, well. Alright, we'll play it calm this time. Not crash. Break. Very cool. Almost too fast into that corner. Oh, hello, Cliff. That's okay. You don't need to get that close. Doing rally stages without pace notes is slightly challenging. I'm just kind of guessing what's around the corner. At least this part of the stage I'm familiar with it at least now. 3 times going through it. All the tires are attached. Oh dear. Big corner, big scary corner. There we go. Yeah, we remember to brake for this one. Okay. Handbrake turn. There we go. Alright, we made it the furthest we've ever made it with all 4 tires still attached. So, oh gosh. Oh god. I could just feel it there. We got too close to the wall. The rock. I just clenched everything in my body. Only 10 more checkpoints to go. Alright, and I get to go across the water here, yeah. Oh god, I thought I was gonna flip there. Hey, finished. Oh dear. See you now. Oh. All right, I'll try and do the super long one now, maybe, because we'll probably fail a few times. There's only 40 minutes left. Tragic and beautiful. Alright. Alright, we'll go for the long one. The big boy. Wherever that is, it keeps rolling. This one, the big boy. This one will probably take a second to load. Because, custom map. Extremely gigantic. Oh goodness, I can hear the engines revving up in my computer.